Hey my fellow investors, it's Julius here with another video of investing. So I get this question asked all the time, either here on YouTube or on my other platforms like Facebook or Instagram. What is the best stock for beginners? Now you see, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not use this as advice. First do your research before you begin investing. But in my humble opinion, investing in exchange traded funds, what we call ETFs, is one of the best ways to build long-term wealth. And there are many advantages to this type of investment. For one, they can limit your risk because each ETF can contain dozens or hundreds of stocks, often from many different industries. Now this helps you avoid putting all your eggs in one basket. And in addition, ETFs require very little upkeep because all you have to do is invest constantly and hold on to your investment for as long as possible. And these Vanguard ETFs in particular are investments that you want to keep in your portfolio for long term. In fact, I own all these three ETFs that I'm going to be talking about. So if you want to find out, stick around. The first ETF is the Vanguard SP500 ETF. So the SP500 is a stock market index that includes 500 of the largest publicly traded US companies. Now the Vanguard SP500 ETF tracks the SP500. And this ETF is relatively low risk. This ETF itself has experienced average returns of around 10% per year since its inception. And it's recovered from countless market corrections, downturns, and crashes over the years. So we can say it has a good proven track record. Now, while there are never any guarantees in the world, especially when it comes to investing, there's a very good chance you're going to see long-term positive returns when it comes to this ETF. The second ETF that I'll put my money is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, ticker symbol VTI. Now this Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF is similar to the SP500 ETF, except it's broader. The SP500 ETF focuses on large cap stocks, while the Total Stock Market ETF contains smaller cap stocks, mid cap stocks, in addition to the large cap stocks. Now the advantage of investing in both large and small companies is that it creates a more diversified portfolio, because small and mid cap stocks can be more volatile than large cap stocks, but they could also earn above average returns. Now by investing in companies of all sizes, you can limit your risk while maximizing your returns. Now this ETF aims to represent the performance of the stock market as a whole, which makes it a solid long-term investment, because historically the stock market has experienced positive long-term returns. Therefore, by investing in an ETF that follows the entire market, you are likely to see positive returns over long term as well. Finally, the last stock that I put my money, or which I'm holding in my portfolio, is the Vanguard Growth ETF. Now the Vanguard Growth ETF includes more than 250 stocks from companies with a high potential for growth. Now growth stocks can carry more risk than SP500 ETFs or the Total Stock Market ETF. However, high growth companies also tend to see higher average returns compared to more established corporations. And with more than 250 stocks in the fund, that helps with diversification of your portfolio and limit your risk. Now think about it. The largest stocks in this particular growth ETF include Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google. Now while they are high growth companies, they're also solid companies with a strong track record, which lowers your risk. Now all I'm saying is that when you're beginning this journey at the beginning, investing for the long term is the key. And regardless of where you choose to invest, be sure you are taking a long-term approach. Now the stock market isn't a get rich quick scheme, and it takes long time to see substantial returns. Don't look at someone on YouTube or on Google when you search them around because they're on this fancy vacation or driving fancy cars and selling you all these courses and promising you to make you rich overnight through taking their courses. Because if anyone had a formula on how to make money in the stock market, they wouldn't be selling you any courses, right? I mean, they'll be billionaires anyway. But if you Google these people, you won't even see them. I mean, you won't even know their net worth. In fact, they don't care so much about your returns. All they care about is that you buy their products. And I hope this information was beneficial for your investing journey, especially for that person who is beginning out in the stock market. And if you think it was beneficial, please share the video, give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing. Thank you. See you in my next video.